getting friend-zoned by girls. People always tell me, if you want a girlfriend, talk to girls. Well, I do that, but all of them tell me that I'm more a little brother to them. What am I doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? Well, you're approaching women for the sole purpose of getting a girlfriend. That's what you're doing wrong. Look, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. If you're approaching the ladies with romantic intent and you're getting the little brother ending, you're in trouble, my friend. Not only have you failed so utterly that the girl feels bad for you and she's actually trying to let you down easy rather than just saying, no, I'm not interested. That's what the friend zone is. It's not some mysterious pocket dimension that appears out of nowhere like the boogeyman to suck you in and cock block you. It's where you end up when your game is so fucking bad that the chick feels sorry for you. She ain't buying what you're selling. You have failed to entice her in any capacity. She is not interested at all. However, she also doesn't want to make you feel like shit. So she says something like, yeah, I couldn't date you. You're like my little brother. What that actually means is, dude, you're not a bad person. But stop hitting on me. Stop complimenting me all the time. Stop simping and being all clingy. You're making my vagina die of cringe. Here's the best advice I can give you. Stop trying to get a girlfriend for now. First of all, a relationship is not the cure for what ails you. It's just a whole new set of problems on top of the ones you already got, and you won't be able to handle those problems until you have your shit together. Second of all, you need more XP. If you're trying to run a dungeon and you keep dying on the first boss, what does that mean? It means you need to level up more, and if you want to level up, you gotta grind. Work hard at your career, get in shape, develop yourself as a person, learn skills, find good friends, experience as much of the world as you can while you're still young. Stop trying to force your romance arc to start before it's ready. It'll happen when it happens. Focus your energy on things you know you can achieve on your own. If you fill your life up with challenges and pursue the things you're passionate about, you won't have time to think about chicks, and eventually, in the course of your pursuits, you'll meet one naturally and she'll be better suited to you than the random girls you tried to chat up just because you wanted to get laid. Bottom line, before you can be with someone, you gotta learn to be happy by yourself. Hey you, want me to answer your stupid question? Leave it in the comments. I know everything, so feel free to ask me anything. Now let me tell y'all something. Everyone's always telling us to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, slap that notification bell, but I mean, come on, you don't always gotta be so rough like that. Sometimes you gotta gently caress that like button. You gotta look into its eyes and let it know that it's special to you. You gotta give a nice smooch to that subscribe button. Mwah. And don't ignore the bell. A lot of people make that mistake, especially guys. But you don't slap it, you don't smack it, you just rub it in a nice circular motion like that. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, back to the video. Why is fellow VTuber @BowVTuber so down bad for Rick Sanchez? That's easy. It's because she's a whale. If you turn to page whale in your Wikipedia textbook and go to section 3.3, you'll understand. Whales are not thought to have a good sense of taste as their taste buds are atrophied or missing altogether. In other words, whales have shit taste. Look. Amazing. If you have a character that's half vampire and half demon and that character gets bit by another vampire, would they become full vampire or 3/4 vampire and 1/4 demon? That's a trick question. Neither vampires nor demons are affected by vampire bites. The character in question would be completely immune and experience no effects whatsoever. Duh. Tits or ass? Some people say there's no stupid questions. That's bullshit. This is one of the stupidest questions in the world. It's a completely false dichotomy. There's no need to choose between the two. You can have both. But hey, Katsu, what if you had to choose? I don't. And in fact, you can't. Unless your dating pool consists of women who have stepped on landmines, they're always gonna have both tits and an ass. It's necessarily a package deal. Why are you so stupid? No, you. Why does broken glass taste like blood? They make it blood flavored so you don't try to eat it. Why do animes feel the need to spell out everything for us as if we're all a bunch of autistic teenagers? Because that's a target audience. You know it's true, don't at me. Has anyone really been far, even has decided to use even go want to do look more like? Not currently, but we're working on it. Can you explain this? This is a visual representation of getting ratioed on social media. Do you bite the head off a chicken nugget and squeeze out the meat and separately eat the skin and sauce? No. What kind of candy are you gonna get for Halloween? All of it. Trick-or-treating is way easier and more fun as an adult. Wait for the dumbass kids to walk around all night doing the hard part for you and then just rob them on their way home. It's Halloween, so no one will even blink at the fact that you're walking around with the ski mask and a fake knife. Why did the girl run away when I showed her my Bionicle collection and talked for 15 hours straight about Bionicle lore? Because you didn't tie her down. Rookie mistake, SMH fan. Why are you so beautiful, Goth Senpai? Now that's a question nobody knows the answer to. Who is patient zero for clussy fever? A lot of people think the thirst for clussy is a recent phenomenon, but they don't know their history. The first epidemic of clussy fever happened back in the 90s when Batman the Animated Series exposed thousands of children to Harley Quinn. Now, I'm sure my fellow millennials are all nodding in accord, but for the Zoomers in the audience, this is what cartoons were like back in the 90s. Nobody gave a fuck. You could just put blatant, unapologetic fetish fuel in a kid's show and get away with it. Everyone was all freaking out over violent video games. Meanwhile, their kids were watching this shit on Saturday morning. Hey kids, do we got a show for you? Do you like submissive and braidable clown girls in lingerie? Do you enjoy degradation, abusive relationships, and pathological codependency? Oh, not weird enough for you? How about whatever the fuck this is? Poor kids never had a chance. An adolescent's nascent libido is not stable enough to be exposed to this and not end up permanently corrupted. Yeah, enjoy spending the next 20 years coping with that boner. Also, I'm pretty sure Harley's transformation from a successful career woman into a slutty clown girl counts as bimbofication. Just another fetish for the pile. Anyway, all you kids with a hard-on for that Ace Attorney clown girl, you merely adopted the clussy. If heat rises, why are mountain peaks cold? Well, you see, mountains are the titties of the earth, and the peaks are the nipples. The gods blow cold air on them to make sure they stay hot. Why does my girlfriend disappear whenever I take my meds? She's clearly not being supportive of your treatment. You should break up with it. Can I go to the bathroom? Yes, just please remain in your seat. Is it bad that I write porn during my Catholic confirmation? I mean, as long as it's Catholic porn, I don't see the problem. What must I do to catch a cat girl in the wild? Are there any techniques you could share with the class? Neko, please, don't do that. Never try to catch a cat girl in the wild. You'll end up with some mangy, diseased, tsundere feral one that'll probably give you toxoplasmosis. Leave the catching to the professionals. If you want a cat girl, just go to a local shelter. They're literally giving them away. You could get a whole harem of cat girls if you want. I mean, if nobody takes them, they just gotta bring them out back and, So you're gonna have a very grateful cat girl on your hands. It's a lot like adopting a regular cat, except you don't get in trouble for having sex with it. Why do I sometimes rip the skin? Because you don't have enough calluses. Try masturbating with sandpaper to toughen up your penis. Do you know the definition of insanity? Yeah, watching anime rom-coms over and over again and expecting different results. What's healthier, a pound of sawdust or a gram of cocaine? Obviously the cocaine. A gram of blow is nothing. It'll just keep you high for a couple hours. If you snort, eat, or otherwise ingest a pound of sawdust, you'll fucking die. What's your favorite 3D animes? Spy Kids 3D. Are goblins your favorite short stack flavor? Goblin D's nuts! How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? Penis. How do you bukkake your crush without her finding out? That's easy. Save up your cum and make it into a bar of soap. Like, you know how they made soap in Fight Club? Just do that, but with cum. Then, give her the bar of soap as a gift. She'll bukkake herself every day and she won't even know it. Also, all that protein's very healthy for the skin. You gonna post feet or not? Yeah, sure, why not? There you go, you sick fuck. Enjoy burning in hell. How do you write a haiku? Now that is a good fucking question. I love haikus. They're a simple yet elegant form of poetry that tests our ability to be concise and when done well, shows us just how few words are really needed to convey a great amount of meaning. So a haiku consists of 3 lines. The first and last lines are 5 syllables each and the middle line is 7 for a total of 17 syllables. However, not just any 17 syllables can make a haiku. For example, he corrects people on the internet because he's never had sex. That is a 17-syllable sentence, and we could arrange it like so in the 575 format. But while it is a very true statement, it's not a haiku. It could technically fit into the format, but it has no structure. A haiku needs pauses of some sort to give it form, flow, and impact. So let's try changing something up. He corrects people on the internet. But why? He's never had sex. Now, we're getting somewhere. All we had to do was change 2 syllables, and we went from a mundane sentence to a more poetic call and response. The poet asks a question, and the universe answers. However, we're still missing something. You see, any good haiku must contain a reference to nature or one of the 4 seasons. So we gotta make one more change. Here we go. He corrects people on the internet. But why? Winter in his pants. Now that's a fucking haiku, bro. This version conveys so much more emotion. We can imagine the icy desolation of this guy's untouched penis. We know he's a pedantic nerd, but now we almost feel sorry for the poor bastard. So yeah, a haiku has 3 basic ingredients. The 575 format, moments of pause to provide structure, and some kind of seasonal or nature reference. To give you another example, here's one I wrote while working on this video. Age 12. I found it. Internet porn. Glorious. A summer of calm. Ah, those were the good days. Anyway, try writing a haiku. It's a fun way to both express an idea and to test your ability as a writer to work within a certain set of restrictions. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and please write your haikus in the comments below. Alright, class dismissed. Your homework is to bring me an entire toenail, and it can't be one of your own. Oh, hello? I see you made it to the end of the video. You're welcome. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, Katsu, my beloved waifu, how could I ever repay you for this amazing content? Well, you can't. There just ain't nothing you got that's worth what I'm giving to you. But I'm a very generous person, so I have a Patreon. Joining is a wonderful opportunity to at least attempt to express your gratitude to me. Or you can do it by clicking that button and becoming a channel member. It's just a small favor from me to you. Okay, I love you, bye!